The film begins with the return of Chandramukhi, Zarina Wahab, to her native village, Ramnagar. She is the daughter of a proud landowner. Unfortunately, her father, Amrish Puri, is dealing with a dispute over the land due to a former servant's grandson trying to steal it. Having lost her mother at a young age, Chandramukhi had then been sent to live with her mother's parents in Lucknow. Because her father had felt unable to take care of a small girl all by himself. Now, after completing her exams, she has returned to Ramnagar to take care of her beloved father and spend a couple of years with him, while he arranges a suitable marriage for her. Returning to Ramnagar, Chandramukhi meets her childhood school friend Brij Mohan, Arun Govil, aka Birju, a young man with a talent for singing. Birju's parents are dead and he lives with his 3 older brothers, their wives and a little niece on whom he dotes. His brothers likewise dote on him and cherish him. But their wives are not fond of him and consider that his brothers have spoiled him, so that he does not work in the fields but spends his time reading, singing and playing music. Birju belongs to the same Brahmin caste as Chandramukhi, but his family was never wealthy and has no memories of exalted status. The family does own some inherited farmland, but Birju's brothers themselves plow the field and raise the crop. They are farmers rather than land-owning zamindars. Chandramukhi invites Birju to sing at the mansion and is amazed by his voice. Birju and Chandramukhi start spending a lot of time together and she encourages him to share his voice with the world and become a famous singer. Eventually the two fall in love. But one night while Birju is singing under a tree, Chandramukhi goes to meet him and her father finds out. These meetings make him angry and he sends her back to Lucknow immediately. A short while later, Birju arrives in Lucknow, having been thrown out of his house by his sister-in-laws. Birju finds a place to stay with the mother of a man who tried to con him. Eventually he meets Geetanjali, Rita Bhaduri, who happens to be Chandramukhi's friend and is thrilled by his voice and helps him get a job at Akashvani as a singer through her father. Birju returns to Ramnagar to ask for Chandramukhi's hand in marriage, but is once again rebuked. By this time, her family has lost its wealth in a court case and she becomes a teacher at the local school. This rejection motivates Birju to become a rich singer so that he can prove his worth. He returns and goes on to become a great singer in Mumbai with Geetanjali by his side. However, he yearns for Chandramukhi and she yearns for him. With the village school on the verge of laying off teachers, they decide to invite Birju, now Pandit Brij Mohan, to perform at their charity show to raise money. When Birju arrives in Ramnagar, he meets his family and forgives his sister-in-laws. He then invites Chandramukhi's father to the show as well. Chandramukhi's father tells him he no longer has any objection to Birju marrying his daughter. Birju performs on stage with a song dedicated to Chandramukhi and the film ends with him walking away with his arm around Chandramukhi.